Hey pretty girl, it is the end of April and I cannot believe it. That's just ridiculous. I can't believe it's May already. But I'm here with my April favorites, so I wanted to share some of the products that I've been using a lot of for the month of April. The first product I want to talk about is one that I've used probably every day since I got it in January or February, maybe it was in February, and I have talked about it in another video as well, and it is the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. Looks like this, and it's very similar to the one that a couple of beauty gurus have talked about. It's the green one like this, and it's just a treatment for puffy circles under your eyes. No, it's supposed to be for under eye circles and to reduce the puffing and swelling and whatnot. It's a treatment. So this is a combination of concealer and treatment all in one, and I use it and it makes such a difference in the under eye circles area. And it just calms everything down a little bit. Sometimes I do need to put a little bit of concealer on top because it is a very yellow pigment, but I think because the yellow cancels out the blue, it makes sense that it would be, but in any event, it's a really, really good product and I highly recommend it. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am absolutely obsessed with the NYX, their jumbo eye pencils. I use them in almost every single one of my makeup tutorials. They are amazing. They are really, really cheap to start with, and they go on really smoothly. They're a great base, they're a great color, they show up really pigmented. They're just awesome, awesome, awesome all around. Now, I bought most of mine online, which you can do, and that's entirely possible, and they're usually cheaper that way. So I think Cherry Culture sells them, and a couple other places. I can't remember the names of them. But recently, RachhLoves in Canada has started to sell them. They are a bit more expensive, obviously, because they're going to mark up the prices to make a profit off of it, but in any event, it just makes it a little bit more convenient to purchase things. And so I bought one of their not one of their new ones, it's new to me, but it is their Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese, which is like the worst name ever. It's just kind of a shimmery, I want to say like champagne color. So you can see that there. It's not quite silver, but it's not white either. It's just really, really pretty. So what I typically do with this is I put it in the corner of my eyes, underneath my eyebrows, and then underneath my eyebrows. Brow bone? Is that what it's called? Brow bone. Anyway, and I also apply it to the waterline if I'm feeling a little bit tired, and then I'll put some sort of a vanilla shade over top to kind of set it, and it just looks really pretty, and it kind of wakes up the face a bit. And yeah, just really pretty color. Along the same line of liners, did not actually mean to make a joke there. That was extremely lame. This next product is a liner, and it is the Wet n Wild Color Icon, and this is in Mink Brown. I bought this because I was looking for something to fill in my eyebrows, and I mean my eyebrows are already pretty thick to begin with, but sometimes if I get them like waxed, which I don't do very often, but when I do get them done, sometimes they'll like over wax and I just need to like fill in spots, or sometimes I'll be like playing around with the scissors to try and like trim them, and I'll like lob off a huge chunk and I have like a nice little missing part in my eyebrow. Makes me look like really surprised, which really isn't a good look for anyone, just so you know. So I purchased this because I was looking for something that's similar to my eyebrow color, but cheap. It blends beautifully into my eyebrow, and I also use it along my lash line as well as like a regular eyeliner pencil. Now this isn't actually supposed to be an eye... No, it is. It's a brow and eyeliner. I lied. It's a brow and eyeliner, so I'm using it correctly. That's good to know. This is drawn really thickly so you can see, but obviously you can get it a lot thinner if you want it to be. It's just a very nice plain brown. The only downside is that it doesn't really stay on the waterline very well, so if you're looking for it for that purpose, I wouldn't recommend this. When I was little, my parents would tell me, like, try and teach me the different, like each of the pieces on your face what your eyebrows are, what your eyes are, and your nose and your lips. So you'd point them out on their face and they'd be like, what is this? And I would go through and I would know each of them pretty well, and the only thing that I got wrong was my eyebrows. I would call them my eyebrows. So this is my eyebrows and my eye and my nose and my lips. Those are eyebrows. That's just a fun fact of the day. A fun RachhLoves fact. For free. Just sending it right over there. Now, staying in the eye area, I'm going to talk about a really great mascara that I found that I'm so excited to share with you guys because I love it. This is by the brand 100% Pure, and they are an online company, and they actually sent this to me ages and ages and ages and ages ago. This is back in probably December, I think. So I started using it, and then I stopped using it, and then I was going back and forth, whatever, and I started using it again, and I love this mascara, guys. Not only is it, as the name clearly states, 100% pure, so it doesn't have any sort of preservatives or chemicals. They have all of the ingredients online. They're all fruit pigmented They're all fruit pigmented makeup and skincare products, and it's just awesome. It's 100% natural, like 100% natural. That's insane. And the brush, I will show you. It's a pretty ordinary brush, nothing too exciting about it. The formula is just really good. It's ultra lengthening in terms of what the formula is, and it actually does a really good job at doing that. If you apply it just very slowly to your lashes all the way up, and then wiggle it back and forth at the base and then drag it all the way up, it does a phenomenal job, and your eyelashes look beautiful. I have a really hard time with my lashes keeping a curl, so I will curl them with a curling, I keep wanting to say curling iron. Like, this is like the third video where I've attempted to say curling iron. What is wrong with me? Eyelash curler. You know what I mean when I use this motion. Because clearly this is an eyelash curler. In case you didn't know. When I use an eyelash curler, my lashes tend to just fall after a while, especially if the formula is really heavy, but I'm not finding that very much with this. They do fall a little tiny bit, but that's only because my lashes are just naturally very straight and they kind of point downward slope, kind of like a ski hill for my lashes. The other weird thing about this product, actually, which isn't a bad thing at all, it just kind of took me by surprise, is that it smells like fruity, sort of. Like, oh, did I get on my nose? Oh, that's embarrassing. It smells like a combination of tea and berries, almost, a little bit. It's just very different. Like, it's unexpected, I guess you could say. This next product is a lip product that I have been using a lot. I have it on my lips right now, and it's just a sample that I got. My mom tends to buy a lot of things from Estee Lauder or Clinique, and they usually give away those little gift baskets. And if it's something that she doesn't want or isn't going to wear, she'll give them to my sister and I. So this one particular one is it's called the Pure Color Gloss by Estee Lauder. Looks like this. And the color is in Icy Pink. Now, obviously, like, my mom's like, heck to the no, I'm not going to be wearing that. So that's the color right there. So you can see it's a brilliant, brilliant pink. So I have it on my lips, and then I have just kind of a sheer, icy, frosty pink on top just to tone it down a little bit for every day. Oh, and if you're wondering what the heck that is, that's just a ton of foundation on my hand that I haven't taken off yet. Great pigmentation. It doesn't taste funny. The formula is really good. It's not really goopy in terms of a formula, and yeah. This is my favorite perfume. I've been wearing it for the entire month of April, and I am in love with it. I got it for Christmas from Christopher, and it's by Roberto Cavalli. It's called It is by Roberto. Let's see how many times Rachel can try and pronounce this name. It is Roberto Cavalli, Just Cavalli for Her. And it looks like this, and there's two, and this one's a lot harder to find. It is, Chris had to find it online for me, and this one is just, oh, it smells so good. My friend Lindsay introduced me to the scent because I was looking all over for a really good scent. Chris is kind of picky. He can either not smell it at all because he just can't smell anything ever, or he doesn't like it, like when it mixes with like my particular scent as a human or whatever. But this one he really, really liked, so I immediately had to go out and find it, and I couldn't find it in any stores anywhere, and so he surprised it for me for Christmas. It just smells very, like, just very light, very girly, very vanilla-y and soft and very romantic, and it just smells really good. I actually had City and Makeup or Steph and Stacey Brennan over we had like a girls' night back in March, and they were smelling this, and they're like, this smells like what you would smell like, Rachel. So, kind of a funny story. Fun fact of the day. again. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite product was for April. If you had to pick one product, what was the ultimate product you used like for the entire month nonstop? And tell me why, because I'm always looking for new products and you guys are the best source for new products or really great products, and I love learning from you guys. So that is it for me. I hope you guys are having a wonderful month of May so far and having a good time. I will talk to you all soon. Bye guys. Mwah.